I mean, you
started
guys,
already, John? Oh.
You guys in the
walk out, let
in the
us fucking
corporate
do a show?
world.
Yeah, you never know what you capture. Candids.
Some of the corporate shenanigans that go on at places like where you work is fucking ridiculous.
Hold on. You think, why are you turning off the light?
That's a different
Now it's
vibe.
kinda weird,
Nah, this is weird, dude.
No, you
I feel like
can't.
Jesse's going to try to jerk me off.
but it looked really good.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't like it off?
That light's never been on.
I have.
It's never.
It's never been on?
Never been on.
Then I love it. Then I fucking love it.
It's never been on.
That light's never been on. Those lights are definitely not as bright right now.
You think?
Yeah, no, this is incredibly
More
different.
orange.
Yes, this is so different. You think
Still figuring it out. Episode 25.
you think you would have the balls to quit your job like that? Just walk in there and be
Wait
like,
a fucking
yeah.
second.
No.
What the fuck is going on with the lights?
No.
I don't understand.
Never.
Like, are you trying something new? Is that what's happening?
I'm not trying anything new.
The lights were always like this?
No.
That's what I said. John says yes. John, why you're...
No, they're not always like this color, but that light has never been on.
Oh.
Yeah, that light's never.
So is this is like... Are we trying to change the mood in here?
No, we're not trying to change it right now.
What's happening?
Just relax, people.
Oh, that's bright.
Oh shit! That one's bright.
That's bright. I'm going to need my sunglasses, yo.
I feel like this light's always on.
It's
Never on. Not once.
Never on.
I feel like it's always on.
That's
All right,
such a
maybe
hard
episode
stance.
one.
That's a
Maybe
hard.
It's never been on ever.
It's so hard, and I feel so certain that
Me
it is
too.
on.
Me too. I want to
The
argue.
guy who said his masterclass is not paying attention. Swears
No,
the
but
lights
at the
on.
same time, I'm paying attention to everything. Try to get something by me.
It's never been on.
Jesse.
Well, big.
He's
things.
like, yeah, I'm not paying attention to shit, but am I really not paying attention? Or maybe I'm paying attention too much. You think you'd be able to quit your job like that?
No, never.
I'm just saying right now, this complete episode is gonna be lit different.
No,
I'm telling
it's
you.
gonna be lit the way it was 3 episodes.
No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be dark orange. Kurt loves the orange.
I mean, well, listen.
Kurt loves the orange. There's so many times I'm like, why am I fucking Donald Trump orange in this episode? Kurt's like, yeah, colorized it.
Nope, gonna be perfect. This one's gonna be perfect. This is gonna be like fucking 3-4 episodes ago when it was perfect.
All right. Well, I'm definitely one day gonna quit like that.
I quit now.
Well, you have your own business. You can't quit.
No, I'm talking about this show because the lights are fucked up.
Oh. How can they
Move
make
the mic over a little bit? So it's more like
Like
the
this?
whole thing. Yeah.
like this? No. I'll take care of it, John. I'll take care of it. No need for you to get up. Just tell me when I'm right.
No,
Right here?
just like
Yeah.
lift the whole thing and move it over. There you go. Better.
Tell me when I'm right.
Better.
Fucking guy, dude. No need to get up. Because he's going to get up and be like, fucking guy. Always got to fucking fix his
Listen,
shit.
I don't know how this is gonna look lighting wise, but I know it's gonna sound good. You know?
Great.
I would almost fucking like put the deed to my house.
I know, me
on the
too.
fucking table.
Me too, that the
and
night has never
say
been like this.
That it has never been like this ever.
I
I don't
disagree
know.
with you.
It might just be because that other light was on and now it's not.
Like I'm
almost certain.
Now on top of the deed to my house,
I think it looks
I'm
nice,
gonna
though.
put all of the actions and all of the companies on top. The car, the keys, the watch.
When you
This
guys
is fucking
thank me-
different.
When you guys thank me for how
No.
how it looks like
Listen,
4 episodes ago.
I, sir, am not a pussy. So if it looks fucking great, I'm not afraid to take a chance and make a change. I just want to have it stated in fact
You're not right.
that this is absolutely different.
You know that for a fact that
I
that
know
light
for
was
a
never on.
fact.
How
That
deeply in your soul do you feel
I
like?
don't know, bro. I feel like I've looked up before and be like, ooh, light.
Agreed.
Never been on.
Nope. Never been on. I was saying.
Well,
episode 1 and 2.
so then that is usually open.
Nope.
Never.
So then there's no fucking way.
Something's going on.
There's no
The
way.
light was on, and it's
Something's going on with my eyes.
that light is never on when you walk into this room because it's always set up. So you guys are bugging out. You had a long day in the sun.
How long you been drinking, first of all?
This is my first one. Just cracked it.
Oh, I thought you said...
Unless like these are all
You said
turned
you
to
were
tungsten yellow and they're not fucking on white.
Swear to God.
I mean, it looks exactly the same in the camera as it always has.
All right, good. So we're there. Shh. Next subject. Next subject.
Fucking betting his
And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's happened a couple times.
I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong, but we'll move on.
I don't think so either.
We'll move on anyway. All right, so Jesse,
And then you know what he's gonna do?
What's
He's
up
gonna
with your heart?
He's gonna color
about your
grade
heart.
it so that it looks exactly the same.
He's gonna
And
be
we'll
like,
ne-
"See, told you,
and we'll
bright
never-
white."
We'll never know anyway.
Yeah,
You're not gonna watch the show anyway.
You're right.
I know. He's gonna be like, so Kurt's gonna be like, so Jesse, what'd you think of the color? He was like, yeah, you were right, man, same color. Did you even see it? Yeah, I did see it. John had it on his computer. I walked by. I saw it.
So you want to hear about my heart?
Yeah, what's wrong with your heart?
All right. So I go to the doctor last Monday for a physical, you know? Bullshit, like it always is. So they knock on your knee and they
Echocardiogram, yeah.
So they did the EKG, which it took them like 3 fucking times to do it because I'm a little hairy, you know what I mean? And like kept on falling off.
Yeah.
But so the guy calls me back on Friday and goes, yeah, buddy, we're going to have to send you to a cardiologist. And that's how my doctor talks. Like, yeah, buddy, what's going on, buddy?
Okay.
Like, he's like a fucking cartoon character. He's nice, though. He's cool. I like him.
Don't kill me.
He's like, yeah, it was different than the last time we did it. There's this thing called an athletic heart. I know you do jujitsu. It's high intensity. It's a possibility that you've developed an exterior level of a little bit of additional muscle around your heart, which is something that high fucking, what's it called?
Only elite athletes get this, and Jesse, you are fucking top-notch elite athlete.
This is what the guy said to me.
He's like, only LeBron James is the only other person in this world to get it, so you're perfect for it.
He said, I don't think there's anything too much to worry about, but, we got to be thorough and we got to... So now, obviously, I'm dying.
Oh, you're fine.
I have a heart condition.
Bro, I've had to go to the cardiologist 5 times.
Really?
Yeah.
For what's
first,
it called?
my beats per minute.
Abnormal EKG.
Abnormal EKG?
Yeah. So
He said the same thing.
All the time.
All the time. And it always scares the fuck out of me. But every single time, they're like, the first time was because I was having heavy anxiety in that year. And I went to the doctor and they were like, we have to redo your EKG. They're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, my beats per minute sitting down was like $140. Wow. And they were like, you need to calm down. And I'm like, no. I'm like,
Did you run here?
I'm like, I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm literally getting dizzy. How fucking anxious I am. So now every time I go to the doctor, every single time, and my job, they do yearly physicals. Every time I go to my job, every single time they're like, you need to go to a cardiologist. I'm like, I know. I have white coat syndrome. That's what I tell everybody now.
What's white coat syndrome?
White coat syndrome. It's like when you go to the doctor, you get super nervous.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but my blood pressure was perfect, though.
Yeah, blood pressure is always fine.
My blood pressure was 120
because
over 80.
there's actually not anything wrong with your heart. It's just your fucking... My rhythms at one point were so fucked. Dr. Harper sent me to a cardiologist, and when he sent me, because he's always like, you're fine.
Yeah,
when he sent me,
you got nervous.
I nearly had a heart attack. He sent me to fucking go get checked for leukemia.
Oh, wow.
And I almost had a heart... Bro, he
Why?
calls me.
That would have fucking set me.
I had something about my white... It was something in my white blood cell.
Jesus Christ.
There's like different categories of white blood cells. One of those categories was like really high. And he said the only time it's this high is when it's a virus or cancer or leukemia.
God.
But the virus is usually like half the amount of what I got. So he's like, I'm like, so what are you thinking? He's like, I don't know, bro. He's like, go get it checked out. So I went to a blood cancer doctor. What are they called again?
Oh, an oncologist?
No, not an oncologist.
Hematologist?
It's whatever. They took so much blood from me. Bro. It was crazy. I was like, you really need that many vials, bitch? Like, it was like 30 vials. They're like, yeah, we got to test
Bro,
for everything.
I would be literally passed away.
Bro, I was crying.
They would be sucking blood from a fucking dead guy.
Dude, we left there, and my wife, I was so stressed out, dude. Like, during that week, me and my wife left there. She was, like, rubbing my back. She was like, it's okay. Like, we'll figure it out. Because we already had the thyroid cancer thing. So she was like, if you have it, like, we'll beat it. Like, don't worry about it.
Bro.
Dude, I lost my mind in the car, dude. I had just had Caden. He was fucking newborn. We were in my apartment, and I'm, like, losing my mind, dude, in the car. Like, just driving home, like I'm gonna die. And then he called me back, and you have to come in, you know? And usually, I'm used to Dr. Harper would just be like, you're fine. Because we have a relationship. Right. Other doctors are like, you have to come in. So I'm trying to dictate by his voice if I have cancer or not. He's like, hey, Mr. Herrera, just figured I'll leave you a message. He's like, we got to set up a follow-up appointment. And I'm like, oh, I have it. I fucking have it. I could tell by the way the doctor called. That is I'm gonna tell you have cancer call. Dude, I get there, I'm
the
like,
whole vape in one pull.
I know, dude, I'm white. I walk to this fucking, I'm like, I'm here for an appointment. They're like, yeah, just sit right there. I'm like, pale white, literally having, he brings in, he's like, yeah, so he's like, listen, man, he's like, so it's not cancer, like, you'll be good, but I want you to come back in 6 months. I'm like, listen, I ain't never come back here, bitch, ever. It's not cancer, you sure? See you never, cocksucker. I'm never coming back. I don't give a fuck. You kidding me?
Those calls are scary.
Oh, very scary.
I've only had it once when they're like, you're going to need to come in to go over your test.
Yeah, I had that once too. Fucking hated it.
So when are you going to find out if you have an athletic heart or not?
On Thursday.
You
Wow.
Until Thursday?
You went to the cardiologist?
No, I'm going to the cardiologist.
Oh, so you won't
Thursday.
find out for...
They're not going to tell me right there and then?
No.
Oh, my God.
Imagine like
They never do. You always think that. They do sonograms and shit. I'm like, tell me right now. They're like, we can't. We have to send. They have to send it to like another higher up to run the labs. Yes.
Not
not
an
an EKG.
No. They're gonna do
not
an
an
echo.
cardiologist, like
they're
a
gonna
stress
do
test?
They're gonna do an echocardiogram. Okay, and they're gonna send. I'm telling you, bro. It's never a doctor doing it. It's a fucking PA.
No, I had the same thing that he had, the same exact thing, and they gave me the results right there. Like, don't come back for 10 years. You're
I
fine.
hope, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
But then every time I go to the regular doctor, they're like, "Oh, you see, you had an neural EKG. How's your heart?" I'm like, "It's fine. Don't fucking ask me again." You know?
Well, my cholesterol and my triglycerides are always high.
Me too. So I was worried about that. I'm like, you know,
They're
I
always
gotta-
high.
But I've been taking cholesterol medicine now for
I
about
stopped.
6 months.
I stopped.
You did?
I was like, I don't need it.
Well, I think we can get a deal with WebMD.
And, yeah, definitely at this
I
point.
think we can get a deal with WebMD.
In my head, it's like the doctor's office now is going to have like a picture of Jesse, LeBron James, like Lance Armstrong.
The
And
three
every
athlete
time-
hearts.
No, but wait,
Yeah,
what are
and
you
every
guys
time
gonna do if
it's gonna
I
be
come
like-
back and then they're like, you know what, your heart is fucking serious. Like you guys
Yeah,
are
but
gonna
what
feel
if-
bad.
bro,
You guys all played
the guys-
sports.
the guys
you
at
guys
my
like were in
job-
little league and shit.
Bro, the guys at my job get hard. Like they'll come back and be like, "Yo, I haven't seen you." Like when I was in maintenance a couple like years ago, they come back. And I'm like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a while." They're like, "Yeah, I had to get 3 stents put in." I'm like, Jesus Christ, you just been there like back smoking cigarettes outside. These guys. So it's really,
No, but the cholesterol thing is a real thing.
of course it is.
Like I have naturally high cholesterol.
Me
Like
too.
genetically. Yeah, whatever.
me too. And triglycerides.
And yeah, I think I probably do too. And I think that it's one of those things to where like you gotta fucking take the medicine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Unless like you want to fucking like, you know, eat fucking chicken broth for the rest of your life and that's it. Which I can't do that shit.
Yeah, I gotta
all
go back
bullshit.
to the doctor.
It's all bullshit.
Why are you so,
I'm coming back, Todd.
Why is he so against doctor? You're
It's just
against
all
doctor?
bullshit.
It's not all bullshit.
Well, no, the most recent we both listened. I haven't finished it, but one of the most recent Joe Rogan podcasts is this dude who used to be like a
Medical
pharmaceutical salesperson,
Okay.
and like he just fucking lays it all out there, and he's like, "Bro, this shit's fucking, it's a scam."
Of
It's
course.
I'm sure
it's
there's a lot of
it's a
bullshit
scam
with
to a level that's fucking. And he opens the books and he's like, I got all the fucking citations on my website. You know what I mean? Like he really went in a way to where like
Yeah.
Rogan halfway through is like, I know we've talked a bunch of times, but like I'm fucking significantly depressed after this fucking
Yeah.
conversation.
Rogan was speechless.
Rogan was speechless the whole fucking episode.
The first episode, he barely even speaks because
Yeah.
the guy's just going off on everything that's out there, and it's like,
Yeah,
but
I-
if you really have something wrong with your heart, you're like,
Yeah,
you really have
there's
something wrong with your heart.
medical profession is like it. Yeah, the medication, the way they run medications out to people is definitely a scam.
No, but what he's
like
saying is the whole
surgery is not a scam.
no, it all starts with the primary care doctor.
Yes.
Primary care doctor there's now like a science where they have only 7 minutes to see
Yeah.
you. So don't even bother talking to them because they have to get you in and out in 7
Oh,
minutes
not my doctor.
for them to make any amount of money.
I get naked every time.
Yeah. And their whole thing is in that 7
Text me
minutes,
top
they're going to
to bottom.
pass you off.
that
to somebody
motherfucker
else.
should sponsor us.
I'm not even listening to
I know.
you. I'm interested.
I am interested. I always listen to you. You're like my wife. I could talk to someone else and listen to you at the same time.
I was also still listening.
Hey.
He said,
I hear you, John. So
what
Jesse,
else did he
what
say?
else
He said that they've done a study and 30% of the primary care doctors want to retire or
Yeah.
move professions
Yeah.
in 5 years because
Yeah.
it's not
in
even
the next
worth
5
having.
years, the amount of primary care
They're a
doctors
joke.
are gonna
worth
completely-
tapping, meaning why? Money wise, monetarily?
No,
No.
because they all get bought out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're all getting bought out.
Like,
by
because you go to a
multiple-
private doctor, Halper is they're private.
He's
They're not
VIP,
owned. They're not
NDVIP.
owned by.
Yeah, no.
Whereas like the guy that I go to, he got bought out by Catholic Health Services. So like when he was on his own, I love the guy. I don't want to talk bad about him because he is a good guy individually, but couldn't run his fucking business for shit. Like it was crazy. It took forever to get a call back.
Yeah.
Now they got taken over by fucking
Some big
by
fucking-
Catholic Health Services, and it's even worse. Now it's just like you fucking.
Wait,
it's-
what do you think? They
tell
want to
us
leave.
my
Yeah, but they
mistake
want to
was my
leave.
fault.
Why? Because they're not making money now that they sold their piece of the business?
Well, no, I think they're just.
Or because
not bad.
they feel morally that they can't do this anymore?
I just think it's a generation of fucking people that will. I'm gonna say something ridiculous, but fucking like doctors, right? You think that they're really smart, right? And they're really fucking intelligent.
They are very
but
smart.
I'm as a whole.
As
A whole, they were diligent school learners.
Yes.
People that were good at that thing.
Yes.
Completely put their trust in this fucking system.
Yeah.
That's an absolute shit show.
Yeah.
They're not good business people, most of them. Fucking, they got all bought out by these giant fucking corporations. And now they're fucking Walmart. They're fucking Walmart. And
No,
that-
you're right.
That we have Walmart to fucking lean on for our fucking health.
That's why everybody
If
has
Hal-
to pay for Todd Harper.
Listen, if Halpa,
MDVIP.
if Halpa wasn't, tell him to open something up around me. Fucking, I can't go to fucking Garden
Why
City.
not?
That's
It's
far
Rockville
as hell.
Center. It's not
That's
Garden
how far
City.
that is.
Yeah,
Nassau
it's not
County.
that
I
far.
don't fucking Nassau
Are you
County.
kidding me, bro? I come out here to the
He's got-
fucking woods every week.
Woods.
You can't go out to the fucking to the city.
Do they have a Suffolk? I mean, they're our clients. I should know what they're
Yeah, I was
fucking.
gonna say you gotta stop.
I know he's talking shit. He has no idea.
Do they have a Suffolk County? No, they don't.
They have
right?
one in Bayport, right next to where I live.
That's far too.
But
That's
I'll go to the
far.
doctor.
Yeah, you hear that, Brett? Fire him. Fire him, Brett.
No, Brett, pay me more money so we'll talk about you more.
Sponsored
Fire,
by
Brett.
Halbert, MVIP.
So
Convenient locations in Baldwin and Long Beach.
And now,
Rockville
and Viola
Wait,
Media.
and now-
the back of Viola Media.
and now, Deer Park.
Dude, I think I'm getting to that point.
What?
No.
I've had some moments.
You
bro.
can't get it up.
No, I can for the most part. Don't put me in that fucking.
You
don't
said
put,
it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There was there was a moment 2 weeks ago
Really?
where I was like really into it.
And
Like
it just
fucking,
couldn't happen?
And it was fucking amazing. And then all of a sudden, bro, I was like, it was just I was noodling, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I started to get like all paranoid in my head.
That's
I'm
all
like,
it takes.
I'm like, why am I noodling? You know? And I'm like,
that's a
and then, dude,
Did
and
you
I,
run in the other room and take a shot of tea?
she's just trying to slam a noodle in there, and it's just like fucking.
Oh my god.
No, because she saw it in my
Did she
face.
rub your back? And
I
she's
was
like,
like-
"Don't worry, it's okay. I still love you."
That would make me worse. I'd rather you punch me in my face and be like, "Loser, I deserve it." You know, I'm fucking noodling, bro. And she's like, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, you know, I ended up getting it in there, but still, got that baby in there, you know, swimming.
Cut to 2 minutes later, this guy's in the bathroom shooting his nuts directly with testosterone.
Dude, but I'm like, I don't know.
on the phone with Halpa like this.
No, I can't.
need you to get
What
me
do I
something
do?
quick.
What do I do?
No, I didn't. Right, but after I was like, babe, I don't know what the fuck. She's like, oh, babe, you're fine, like whatever. And I'm like, nah, I don't know. I'm like, you think I gotta start taking Viagra? Dude, no,
Wait, but this happens a lot.
no, it just happened
So it
then.
happened one time, and you're like,
Yeah,
"I think
yeah.
I need Viagra."
Yeah, because why did that happen?
I don't know.
You would probably think the same way.
You know why?
Probably.
I know why. You get nervous about your show, aren't you? Oh, he's getting nervous.
Me fucking my wife, I'm not thinking about my show. I'm like, oh yeah, babe, can't wait for you to be front row. Oh, noodle. Noodle. Fuck! This fucking show.
I mean, I think that's happened to me when I was wasted, but not sober.
Oh, whiskey dick is real.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, definitely.
But not sober dick.
No,
No.
You know?
Not just.
Damn, every single
Just
one of you is
energy.
telling me no, and I feel
never had
terrible. I thought one of you was gonna be like, yeah, it's happened before. No one. All you guys are 60, and you're like, never happened. That's never happened to me, young boy. 32 with a limp dick.
listen.
Fucking animals. Fuck you. You're supposed to be here for me.
There's a lot of athletic dicks in this room, you know.
Fuck, man. And
I would tell you.
getting that noodle in there was tough. It was tough.
Bro,
That was tough. I was like, please just fucking get it in there. Come on, baby. Hard enough. Hard enough. Hard enough. You know?
having
And then it just
anxiety
fucking.
for you right
and then
now.
it just wiggled in. And I'm like, yeah, now we're good.
I just checked my pulse because I was laughing a lot.
What?
You really
Too much laughing is not good for my heart.
No, last 2 days I did jujitsu, and every time I'm like, "All right, if I die here, you know, it's gonna happen."
At least I died a warrior.
I told my training partners this morning, I was like, "I just want to let you know, I have to go to the cardiologist this week, and I might drop dead."
He fucking bowed to his sensei and he's like, if I die here, warrior's death.
Samurai.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, whatever you say, Jesse. Shut the fuck up and do your bear crawls. Jesse, do me a favor. Stop bitching and do your 10 push-ups. Jesse's having a hard time right now. I can see
It's been a rough week.
He's going to
That's
go.
all you think about.
Of course. We're hypochondriacs.
Really, like I thought I was dead. You guys are really dead.
We're hypochondriacs. And especially, bro, at this moment in time, I have so much going on in my brain. I think I just start to
It's like a self-sabotaging mechanism. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like fucking. I think it's just.
So if you downed a couple beers, you'd get worse.
No.
You wouldn't.
No, you get better.
For the moment, I get better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wake up tomorrow, then it'd be worse.
Then you'd be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta wake up at 2 a.m.
No, if I down like I'll go from like being really scared that I'm gonna die to where like when I was drinking I'd fucking let it loose. Then I'm like I don't give a fuck.
don't give a fuck.
I'll jump out
Let
of
me
the
die
fucking
now.
plane right now with no fucking.
That's how I am.
parachute.
That's how I am.
Be completely extreme about it.
Yeah.
And then be terrible after that.
And then wake up the next day and be like, I'm so sad.
Yep.
My pee is so yellow. I'm so dehydrated. Something's wrong with me. My wife's like, what? No, you look at my urine. It's so yellow. It smells. Why does it smell like that? Oh man, my wife's the total opposite of me. She doesn't give a fuck. She'd be like,
Mine is the same
She'd
thing.
be like, I'm dizzy, like whatever, and I'm like, you're dizzy? Why are you dizzy? And she's like, I'm fine. I've just been getting dizzy these last couple days. I'm like, but when? Are you eating? What's wrong with you?
I do
I don't
the same
understand.
shit. I do
And
the
I'm like,
same
you need to
shit.
go to the doctor and you need to get your blood work done.
I do the same shit.
You're so irresponsible. You haven't got your blood work done in over a month. What the fuck is your problem? Okay? You are a mother and a wife.
Bro, I do the same exact shit.
God, it's so intense.
I'm like, when's the last time you got a physical?
Dude, I get
When's the last
so
time you had your
mad.
blood taken?
She's like, calm down.
Wait, which doctor?
Calm
The
down.
gynecologist doesn't count.
Your pap smear, okay, isn't a real fucking test. Get your blood done.
Wow, it's funny we share that, huh? Look at that. That's funny.
Yeah, it's
my
cool.
go-to is like, did you drink enough water today?
That's what I always
say.
do
My wife says-
I'm like,
Did
you're
you eat
probably
lunch?
dehydrated.
Did you lunch?
Yeah. Are you dehydrated? You have to drink more water. You're being fucking irresponsible. I'm talking about irresponsible. I'm drinking high noons and shit, fucking smoking vapes.
No, but my wife,
And I'm like, you're irresponsible, bitch. Grow up.
my wife's a tank. She fucking, my wife just fucking keeps going forever. Like she'll have half a leg, and she'll be like, "Nah, it's fine. It's all right."
Yeah, my wife is the same way.
And I'm like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
She's
Not me.
complaining.
Not me.
But I guess it's good because like if
you'd be fucked.
If she complaining, I couldn't deal with it.
I'd be like,
I can't
enough with the complaining.
I can't even have a heart condition in peace, you know?
Yeah, no. See, my wife doesn't complain about that type of shit, but she does have like high anxiety though. She does go into like her anxious moments.
Really?
Yeah. She does get into her like anxious moments. And I feel bad because it's usually in the time where I'm at my worst, and I'm like, "You good?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "All right, you'll be good soon. I'll see you later. All right."
Just gonna take this Xanax and melt away.
Hey, I'm gonna go get you some morphine, all right? You'll be fine in a second, all right? Just why don't you sit down? Why don't you sit down, drink some lemonade? It definitely helps.
Sugar's low. Sugar's low.
Your sugar's definitely low. Here, have a mint.
What's funny? What's funny
Yeah.
is that when I'm on my freakouts and I can't handle it, my dad's been taking Xanax for like fucking 150 years. The guy was born at 7 years old. He had a prescription of Xanax.
He wakes up. He's
And
like,
yeah, he's just been that way forever. And like my wife like secretly has deals with him to where like she'll like get like 5 or 6 pills and like keep them on hand like for me like in a pinch.
Yeah.
And like there'll be moments where I'm freaking out and she'll be like, all right, guys, just go.
she crushes it, and she's like, "Papi, just a little bit of soda. Just a little bit of soda. Why is it only so little soda? And why is it soda tastes like that? Shut the fuck up and just have a little bit of soda."
And then I'm
He's like, "That soda really helps."
And then I'm like this. I'm like, why the fuck do you have these pills? For you fucking asshole. For your
You
father.
fucking drug addict, you're a mother. Give me those.
So what do you do? Like you just have a flip out moment where you.
I don't have those.
I'm the kind of person to where like, I mean, obviously, as you know, I do a lot of
Yes.
things, right? So like, I'll have times, like maybe a couple of times a year,
Right.
where like every single problem that I have, potential problem that I might have, every theoretical reality possibility that could potentially occur will hit my brain at the same time. Like I'm going into, we were talking about earlier, like theoretical possibilities. I got 17,000 of those. I'm fucking already like, I'm in bankruptcy on one of the fucking 4 companies that we have. I'm like
Jesse's seeing us in podcast court. I'm across from him, and he's like, "Fuck you, piece of shit." That's why I wanted that in the contract.
Yeah.
And John's in the back like, calm down.
Like my brain goes into this like fucking thing to where like if I can only figure out how to perfect this for like good and not evil,
right?
Like maybe I could cure maybe I could cure cancer with this power, but instead I just like system overload.
Yeah, I keep it all in I keep it all in, and like during the most stressful moments I won't react, and then I'm the same way. I'll break down, but I break down in a weird way, dude. I get these really bad like once or twice a year I get these really bad stomach pains. Okay. Like can't eat, can't sleep. And I'm like, and I'll tell my wife, like, oh, the stomach pains are coming back. And she's like, all right, you all right? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I'll just gonna go lay down. And I'll just lay down. And like, just sit there.
For how long?
For hours, bro. Sometimes, and I can't
Days.
function. And sometimes I just can't get out of bed. I feel like you totally shut down. Your mind gives up on you. It's fucked up, dude, because I'm like always so like, And then you'll have those moments where like I'm totally out for the count, and I'm like, what do I do?
If it's only once or twice a year, but is yours talking out loud? Like, are you like saying these problems out loud, or you're in your room?
It's better to say them out loud. I don't.
I try, but it's not English, and it's not anything that makes sense. And
Yeah,
it's
because
not
you don't know what to say.
Yeah,
They're like, "What's wrong with you?" And you're like, "I don't
what?
really know."
I'm fucking theorizing every potential problem that I could possibly have for the next fucking 27
Well,
years.
you're running those
What do you
problems
mean? It
'cause you
doesn't
don't know
make
what's wrong with
sense.
So I'm saying your wife knows that you have a problem right
Yes.
now. Like
Yes.
you're walking around the house and you have an attitude. Right? That's pretty much what it is.
That's not really how I operate. It's really not like.
Well, she can tell by your expressions, by the way you're acting.
It's usually like cumulative over like a period of time to where like fuck, because I'm not good at like relaxing. I'm not good at like fucking like taking it easy. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking take it easy the next couple of days because I kind of feel like I'm not good at that. I don't go home and like I'm gonna sit in my favorite chair and fucking read a book
makes me
or
anxious.
fucking like I'm just constantly going.
Yeah, when
and
I'm
eventually the body says enough, son.
When I'm off on vacation, dude,
What's wrong with you two?
Vacations,
like
bro, vacations fuck me up. Like if I'm
Oh my
off,
God.
when not vacations, like if I go away, I feel good, But when I'm home and like staycation, just stay at your house and no one's there, like for the first hour, I'm like, this is dope. Like Netflix, beat my meat, and then after that,
Twice.
I'm totally, I totally feel like a loser. Like after like 2 hours of not doing anything.
No, that's real shit.
I'm like, I feel like a total loser, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
No, that's
I need to
that's-
get outside.
No, that's real shit.
Dude, and I feel like a total scumbag piece of shit. And but when I occupy my mind, my problem is I'll occupy it and I'll add too much. And then I'm like overload, doing too much,
Yeah.
super stressed out. I can't find that middle ground, And it's only because of this. Honestly, bro, if I didn't have this job,
You'd be the same way. It's a personality style, man.
no, but I think I would do better at managing adding things. I think if I had, because when you're doing 16 hours a day, what you don't want to do, it's fucking miserable.
No, but I bet you'd add triple the amount of things, and then you'd have to figure out how to get better.
How to
at
juggle
saying
it?
No, and
Yeah,
fucking and we go through the same thing here. Like we've done an amazing amount of work in these last few years, and like now I have like some free time. Like I have like some moments in the schedule to where like, and I'm like, I hate it.
You're like, hey, John, you coming in? John's like, I'm in a meeting. He's like, all right.
And I'm like
Just wanna
fucking
talk.
like, I feel like if I'm not doing something that is directly creating value, and usually it's monetary value because I don't, like
It's the only way we calculate anything.
And I feel as though I'm a failure. I feel as though like fucking, then I'll get into these heads to where like fucking like they're all looking at me like, oh, this fucking guy doesn't fucking do anything around here. It's fucking, you know what I mean? Like
No one fucking says that except for you.
No, I know that.
John's like, I fucking hate you.
No, but I'm talking about the craziness of how my mind works.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I-
both.
like,
Yeah,
it need to be in drive, and I know that that's not healthy. But I had a conversation.
I
once,
think it's healthy.
I had a conversation once with a therapist, and she said something really cool. She said that like Well, most people will say to you, like, well, you got to take it easy. You got to relax. And you got to fucking all these things. And she says, but the reality is that you probably don't need as much relaxation as somebody else needs.
Right.
You got to figure out something to where you can switch down.
And turn it all off.
And turn it all off.
For an hour.
Exactly. She said even if it's a half hour, 20 minutes, just something to fucking shuffle the brain down and be okay with it. And then if you got to go back up, that's fine.
Because beating your meat only lasts for a couple minutes.
I saw that. I saw the joke formulated in his fucking head. If there was a window on his cheek, like I saw the fucking gears. It was like this. The fucking I saw
Because
it.
beating your dick only lasts for 2 minutes. If it lasted for 30 minutes, you'd be raw.
That was good.
You'd be bleeding.
You don't take vacations.
I'm gonna take one soon, so I'm telling you guys
Well,
now.
John's whole lifestyle is changing before our eyes.
It's true.
What do you mean?
You're changing.
No, it's always been the same.
No, you've never. You're on a mission.
I'm always on a mission.
Not you're on
No,
a
the
different mission.
drinking thing. The drinking thing is new. But
But that's what I mean. I'm not saying work ethic. Forget work ethic. I'm saying your lifestyle mission has changed.
Yeah,
Since I met you.
I'm weeding things out. I also recently gave up gambling
Wow.
That's a
this
good one.
weekend because I lost a lot of money.
No, because you probably would have said you'd be back to drinking too.
I mean, I think he's gonna have a drink in the future.
I don't think he is.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I don't think so anymore.
No, I think he's gonna start showing up to AA meetings, giving motivational speeches.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You could probably get clients out of that.
My name
Great
is
idea.
John, and I'm a prior alcoholic, and I'm better than all of you.
My wife doesn't really drink too much, so it's not like we go out and drink together.
My wife
you know what I
doesn't
mean?
either.
Like it's not like
My wife doesn't either, even though she was like, you want to buy the other day she's like, you want to buy some high noons and go live on TikTok? And I was like
Sounds like a terrible idea.
I was like, no, I usually TikTok has these battles, and I usually go and I'll drink a little bit. But she's like, and I'm like, oh yeah. So today I come home with high noons, and she's like, oh, so you could buy high noons to the podcast? You can't buy high noons for to go live with me on TikTok? Oh my
guys
God, stop.
You guys should get a couple of high noons and go live on OnlyFans.
wow.
Gosh.
Can you imagine if his job gets so bad, he's
Oh
like,
my
I
God,
don't know
my
what to
job?
do, man.
My job?
I didn't
Oh
know
my
what
God.
to do.
They definitely paid for that subscription just to fucking fire me. Just to fire me. Be like, hey, we saw your 3-minute expedition with your wife. You're fired. By the way, you got a little dick.
This guy's reenacting all the things that happened on the podcast, like he's throwing the baby wipe, but like
Hey,
looking at the
babe,
camera.
Catch.
catch it. She's like, why are you throwing baby wipes at me? Why the fuck are you throwing baby wipes? Just pretend.
You've never done that before.
Just pretend.
Do you think there's a lot of people like? Is that like a common thing to where like boyfriend and girlfriend will like just do OnlyFans together and like try to get people to pay? Like, cause I know it's like the hot thing in porn.
I think so.
But you
I
think
think-
regular
I
people
think
are
so.
doing that?
I think there's a lot of people making a lot of money on that.
Like regular people in the street?
I think so.
Like having sex on it, or just
Yeah, being like, all right, dude, two 23-year-old kids who are fucking,
Yeah, I
boyfriend and
think there might
girlfriend,
be.
and they're just like, yo, let's just fucking film each other fucking and put it on OnlyFans.
You know what's wild is like
Yeah.
is like the evolution of like how people get big. I'm not saying this is you, but like people get big on TikTok and Instagram, and that's like the natural way to monetize it.
Well, because they
is to just fucking
yeah.
pop a tit out or something, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, because it's the easier route.
Yeah.
And it's but the problem is,
It's short-
longevity-wise,
it's short-lived.
Longevity-wise, no big company, none of United Artists, WME, none of these big organizations
Will touch you.
will fucking touch you ever, dude.
Yeah.
So even if you're talented and you're great and you have writing ability and you have the ability to do more than,
No, you're
obviously
done.
social,
You're done.
fucking finished, bro.
Yeah.
because you're on OnlyFans. or
Because you
you do
because
porn.
you even had an OnlyFans. Forget even have sexual content on OnlyFans. If you're on
Well,
OnlyFans,
he's right because
they won't fucking touch you.
I've known a couple of girls who have said, "I have an agent. I have to shut it down." Fucking
And even
yeah.
shutting it down is not
Well,
going to help you.
Hold on. I've heard from a friend that some of like the, when people say like, oh, click my Instagram link and it brings up the page where all the other things are. Sometimes those are agency pages that have linked modeling agencies that
Well,
have
yeah, but there's-
and
modeling-
respected legitimate modeling agencies
Modeling
there's
is
big
I'm not,
ones
I'm not
now
even I'm
that
talking about
have that promote that
No, but
they
he's
should
talking about-
have
yeah,
an
I'm
OnlyFans.
and I'm
But
talking
he's talking
about
about the majors.
I'm talking about me. I'm
It's different,
yeah.
but I'm saying
I'm
that
talking
there
about
are other ways of continuing
yes,
to move
yes,
forward.
yes. You can, but obviously it's short lived until your fucking
I've heard.
body looks like shit. But the thing is, like if your goal is to really tap into the entertainment industry and get into a movie or get a syndicated podcast or show or whatever, none of these organizations will fuck with you. Well, let me not say none. I'm gonna say you have
The big ones like WME
99%
and
of
fucking
them
United Artists,
won't fuck
yeah.
with you. That doesn't mean that you won't have
Depends on what you want.
Yeah, you're just making. Yeah, look. If you're looking, some of these fucking bitches are making $100,000 a month.
Yeah.
A month.
Easy.
So it's like, look, if you're looking to do this is a 2-3 year plan, you're looking to make a couple mil and tap into the business industry and get into real estate
get
or
out.
this or whatever, then fine. But if your long-term goal is to literally have longevity within the entertainment industry,
business?
it is a killer, bro. It is a fucking killer. No one's gonna fuck with you.
Maybe they know nobody has long term.
Well, I think so far.
No,
I mean,
they do. They have tons of people have fucking
I don't want to ruin the podcast.
tons of people have.
What?
I got to take mine down.
You gotta take
F?
what down?
My
You gotta take a.
OnlyFans.
You have OnlyFans?
Yes.
What is it?
Just my feet.
What is it? I'll look at it right now.
it's his ankle.
Just
It's
tat.
like it's J Daddy 1155.
11.5. I think that I'm a prude to all that shit, man. I think that shit is fucking weird. I don't understand it. I don't know why people are doing all that shit.
You think OnlyFans is weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
just
but
put
but
that
it's
out there in the world.
it's not
What?
very
While
different.
you're in the fucking corner.
It's not. It's yeah, I know. You don't think porn's weird, but you think fucking OnlyFans is weird?
No, I think porn is horrible.
Porn's weird too.
I think it's horrible. It's a horrible thing.
Yeah, me too.
No, it's
too much.
it's a drug just like everything else, and it's fucking on the internet for like small children to see.
That might be why you had that noodle experience.
Like the
It's true.
yeah, it's
You're
true.
getting
I don't watch
desensitized.
porn like that.
No, but the
Desensitized.
reality is that like fucking the amount of kids, like I don't know, what's middle school age, like 12,
Yeah.
like maybe even younger.
You weren't looking at porny mags when you were 12?
No, not a lot.
No?
Not a lot.
You literally.
This guy was fingering people in elementary school.
I know. He was.
I know. I've
We talked
realized
about
that I am.
but
I realized I am totally
he
fucked.
acknowledged that's outside of the norm.
We were literally like, once again, this is that cusp thing where we were literally looking at magazines of women in their underwear.
That's.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was doing. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You weren't
Yes.
looking at Playboys?
I mean,
Hard to
you
get.
couldn't get
It's
them.
hard to get.
Hard to get. I had plenty.
Dude, they had the plastic seal in the store. You couldn't even open it.
We go to the bodega. They had them shits. They didn't give a fuck. They were selling us cigarettes. They were selling us cigarettes at 11.
Yeah,
They didn't give a fuck. That Indian guy was like, "Go ahead, friend.
Yeah, because it's like
Take a pony mag as well. Take the magazine as well as the pony mag. Take both. $2.
Pony mag.
Take the magazine as well. It's gonna be $4.50. $4.50 for the pony mag and the cigarettes. Do you need matches, my friend?
It was kid's like 11.
I know. I'm like, yeah, Abdul, no doubt.
Like in my mind, when he's like my friend, he's talking to like a grown man, but it's
Yeah.
like a child.
Yeah, my friend, pony mag, cigarettes, $4.50.
We just got in old English.
Yeah. Do you like Valentine's malt?
Nah, but like for a 10-year-old to be able to fucking see pussy fucking all the time on his iPod Touch.
Yeah, it's too much.
Fucking, it's no good, man. It's gonna fuck people up.
Yeah, I mean, look at me. I'm ruined.
I agree with it.
No, I think it's wrong too, but like, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah. No,
I mean, look, I don't partake. I don't partake in OnlyFans. I've never had an OnlyFans
Did your wife
subscription.
watch porn?
Maybe, who knows?
Oh,
Not with me.
it's just fucking-
I was gonna say no, but not with me. I don't want to be like, no, she doesn't. I have no idea, bro. I'm fucking working 16 hours a day. Who knows what she's doing?
This is a very non-Kevin Herrera answer.
I'm just-
there was a lot of
I'm
fucking.
serious.
There was a lot of weirdness that just happened.
I don't
what
know.
it
She
was.
doesn't watch it with me. How the fuck am I supposed to? I'm not gonna just say no. I don't know. I've
never
never
asked
asked.
her?
No, I don't ask if she
Do
watches
you
porn.
watch like that movie on Netflix? What was that? 360, like those sex movies on.
Yeah.
on
She's
Netflix?
definitely watched.
What
a
the
couple
fuck
of
are
those.
the sex movies on Netflix?
Like,
What?
I don't watch any.
It's a great type shit.
I don't like those movies.
I don't like it.
Yeah, no guys like those movies.
Yeah, because I feel like it sells some sort of like listen, bitch,
No,
I'm
you know
not building
what?
you a fucking fuck room. All right? It's not happening. I'm not building you a fuck. Listen, me and my wife, I
My wife
bought her
asked
a
for a
sex.
fuck room. I'd build her a fuck room.
I bought, yeah, but you're not gonna use it. Jesse's gonna be like, listen, there's too much shit in here. Pick one, only one, all right?
You
And
want
then we
the
can do
swing?
that one.
No, I just
we
think
gotta
it'd be-
practice.
I
I
think
bought
it'd
a
be-
swing. I bought a
You
swing.
did?
Yes.
Wow.
I bought a swing.
Did you use it?
Yeah. So listen. So it's a swing and it attaches to like the molding. Like, so it
It's
attaches to
also
the
a
molding.
pull-up bar.
Yeah, and it attaches to the molding, and like she swings in it, and it's fucking spreads her out, you know. And you're like, and you gotta hold it, but the problem is you have to adjust the swing because she was a little too high.
Are you in the swing
So
too?
now she's in the swing. No, it's just her. She's in the swing, and I'm trying to like adjust it. She has to lower it because it's too high. You know, I mean, like her legs are hitting my belly. So I'm trying to adjust it. We're like, oh, I'm like, all right, get off. We have to redo this. So it takes. It's not sexy after that. You're like adjusting. You feel like a coffin.
gotta fucking
and then
drill it in.
finally you get there, and the fucking thing falls off.
Oh, with her in it?
Well, I held her, but still, I'm like, I'm gonna put you down. I gotta put you down. She's broken. That shit's not sexy, bro. I'm like, that shit doesn't work like the movies. This shit is corny.
And
Well,
then
I
you
don't
know,
think you're supposed to like set it up while you're in the act.
yeah, but
Yeah,
see,
but how am I supposed to
that-
measure where
no,
her
but-
body's gonna
I
be?
mean,
Am I
pretend.
supposed to
No,
jump
but
and
see,
Pretend.
but that in and of itself explains my entire the way that I am. Like, there's no way I'm never gonna think about that sex swing until I'm ready to have sex.
Yeah, me
so
too.
it's like there's no way I'm gonna be like, all right, you know what? On Saturday
let me
morning,
adjust
I'm gonna
this.
set it up
Her
and get it right.
her
the height,
vagina
and
should be around
no
9
way.
inches from
No
the right.
way.
Like that's not happening, dude.
Like, no way.
that's what the problem. After that, I decided like, all right, that's it. Like no more.
Wait a
you know.
second. So you like you're in it, you're getting in there, you're getting in the mood, and you're like, you know what? Let's set up the sex swing.
No,
That's
we-
what you said.
That's
we were-
probably the dumb shit that I would do.
We were already
That's
fucking
probably
around.
the dumb shit that I
we
would
were
do.
already
Like,
fucking
you're like
around.
Chubbed out.
Yeah, we were already fucking around. I like hopped off. I'm like, yo, let's try to swing.
You know?
You know? And she's like,
And he's also
she's like,
shooting a bong
yeah.
at the
She's
same
like,
time.
she's like, okay, daddy. And I'm like, where's the razor blade? I gotta cut this box. Cut the box open. She's sitting there like fucking, you know.
Do we have any Allen wrench?
And then I'm like, fuck! I need a drill. Drill this shit up to the fucking thing. And then I'm like, all right, put one leg. I think you gotta put one leg in here.
Oh my
Put
god.
one leg. But that's the
And
reality.
what's the point of this thing?
Right,
What does
but
it
people
do?
think it's
Just
a
so you can
swing.
go like that?
No, it spreads her legs open like this. Yeah, and you throw and she swings back and forth. But I mean, look, wasn't worth it. It was a $50 not well spent.
I'd rather watch a movie with her.
there's probably sex room guys out there that'll like set up a whole room for you.
Oh, listen,
There's
I'm
a show
sure
on
there's
Netflix about that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's guys out there that'll
There's
fucking
literally a show on
do a whole
Netflix
experience.
about building your own sex room.
How many?
It's-
Like,
it's-
a bunch of episodes.
First of all,
It's like a
but think
British
about
show.
it. Anal beads, okay? Look, anal beads are ridiculous.
What is
The
that?
only person I've ever known to use anal beads is my cousin. Okay?
Who?
Mike. I'm not gonna say who.
Did they have fun?
I'm not gonna say his name because he's
The cousin that I know?
because he's married and I don't want to get in trouble. This was before he was. This was before he was. They're all married. Every single one of them is fucking married. They're not gonna know. He was using anal beads.
No,
and I
but
remember
I
being in his
feel like
room.
he's a freak. He's
and
like
I
a sex
found
god.
it. No, not him.
No? All right.
His brother.
Okay.
So but I didn't say any names. None of them are gonna know who he is. I remember going in his room and I was like, what the I was young. I was like 13. I was like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, those are fucking anal beads. And I was
For
like,
himself?
I thought it was no. I thought he was joking. And I was like, what do you mean? Bro, it was like one small bead, bigger bead, bigger bead. By the time I got done, it was just this gigantic bead. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's
Fucking
like,
8-ball.
He's like, you put it in their ass. And he's like, one by one, brother, you just fucking
I'm
boom,
so happy
boom. And I'm like,
sex that I can't even imagine playing with toys.
no, me either. I'm such an. I'm like, oh my god, this feels so good. Like, you think I'm gonna stop and be like, let me stick some anal beads in you? The fuck out of here! I got my dick inside you already. I don't need no anal beads.
What you just did, like that 1, 2, 3, like that made me feel so uncomfortable.
Dude,
like
and then he says, he's like, yo, then you pop it out, and he's like, some of them come. I'm like, my wife ain't coming like that. She's gonna be like, ow, ow, ow. And then you pull it out, oh, it's your shit pants.
oh my god,
Dude,
No.
how does that feel good?
No.
Look, to each their own.
maybe
I get
we're
it.
just too old.
I
don't
get
know.
it. I get it because I had friends that were super freaky that would always shit on me and be like, "Yo, you need to fucking." They would say wild shit, and I'm like, "That's not happening." No. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm good with just bending her over, brother. You know what I mean? Look, a couple positions. You know, get on top. Sometimes I get on top. You know, it's all good. We make it happen. We got kids. I don't need all that wild shit. You know what I mean? They're like, "Yeah, you take a toy," and it's like, no, I'm not taking a toy and playing with her with it. And then I'm looking at her face. And I'm like, "Yeah, the toy making you feel good like that." Fuck this toy. Fuck this toy. toy. I'm sticking my dick in. You better make the same face.
You
fucking
getting jealous of
kidding
the toy?
Yeah, I'll get jealous of that toy. Why that toy making you feel so good? What's his name?
Is it Jeremy?
What's the toy's name?
Who the fuck is Hitachi?
Who's Samsung,
You
bitch?
like Japanese guys now?
Shimitsu. Who the fuck is that? Is that some dude off Amazon? The fuck out of here, dude.
Nah, you can miss me with anal beads, man.
That's it, brother, you know?
I'm afraid of that shit. That makes me scared.
Well, what would really scare me if one day my wife was like, I got something for you. Like, so my wife knows the deal, bro. But even sometimes when she'll like grab my ass and like spread my cheeks, I'm like, excuse me? You know what I mean? The fuck are you doing? Don't be spreading my cheeks. You fucking crazy? What if a burglar comes from behind me? He just sees this gaping asshole ready for him. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, ah! Get out of here! This isn't for you!
Nothing good going on back there
No, just hair.
from a man's.
Just hair.
I
Hair,
remember the first
hair
time
and baby wipe remnants.
First time I ever got a prostate exam. And I
haven't got one yet.
Afterwards, I was like, wow, how is anybody gay?
You've got one?
I have got one. Hated it.
That was the first thing I thought to myself. I was like, yo, it's not that I never needed confirmation, but that was like triple confirmation. Like, yeah, no way, no
I'm
how.
scared.
Like,
I'm scared to
fucking-
get mine, bro.
It was so
You're supposed to
uncomfortable.
get it at 30,
Like,
right?
You think you're uncomfortable? I don't know if you in high school had to get your balls checked.
Yeah,
in
that's-
high school.
Luckily, I had a
More
female nurse.
Did you really?
Yeah.
More
She was
uncomfortable.
No,
old.
this is a finger
It's a
up
finger.
your
I know,
asshole,
I know,
like
I'm
all the
scared.
way in there.
I think it might be 2.
How old are you?
It
You're
might
supposed
be
to get
too.
it.
I've had a few of them
Yeah?
because you know what?
He's like, hey, what's up? Hey, you mind doing it again? I feel like I might have something in there if you
No.
can feel around.
More
My
hypochondriac
athlete's hard-
shit.
my
I'm
athlete's
going in
hard
there and I'm like, I'm
prepared,
pissing
but I
all the
gotta
time,
fucking-
Doc. I don't know what the
check my
fuck's wrong
butthole.
with me. All I'm doing is fucking pissing. I don't know what the
He's
fuck's
like,
wrong.
yeah, all right,
He's
bend over,
all right,
Jesse."
Bend over, kid.
He's like,
I think he actually said like, nah, you're tight as a drum.
oh, no. I'd be like, doctor, no, don't say that. I know. Wow, your asshole's very gaping.
Actually, last week he's like, you know what? You've had a few of them before, so I'm gonna give you a pass on the rectal today.
He said that?
Hey, really? I thought you were joking.
What?
He said that.
Pass on the rest.
He said I'm gonna do the PSA and the blood screen, but no need to go up there.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Bro, I actually only had it once, and it ruined my whole entire week.
Of course it did.
It was like I had it on like a Friday at 3 o'clock, and I found out the Friday before, and like the whole week, it's all I could think about.
How old are you when you got it? It's 35, right?
It wasn't for that. It was for something.
It's usually
else.
40.
40?
Yeah,
think so.
I got my
I had.
'Cause I'm 32, and I remember my mom was like, Papi, you gotta get your asshole checked. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, Papi. She's like, you getting to that age, they gotta do the thing. I'm like, listen, don't wave your fucking fingers in my face,
She
bitch.
really-
They gotta do the thing. Why they gotta take 2 fingers?
Women don't have prostates, right? No, that's not a thing.
No, but they have people that stick their fingers up their vagina.
Yeah, they got the
Yeah.
I'm
they
not
got the
talking about
pap
the ass,
smear.
the ass, the
And
egg.
they spread them, bro. They spread this shit, and they're like, "Here's a metal rod.
Never.
About to fuck the shit out of you with this."
Oh my god.
Seriously, bro. I'm like, yo, it's barbaric. What women have to go through for a yearly pap smear is fucking barbaric. They gotta slam their titty on a fucking thing. They slam it.
What do you mean slam the titty? What are you talking
There's
about?
like this machine. They slam their titty on it.
Mammogram.
Yeah, mammogram, and they slam it down.
The
Bro,
pinky.
imagine having to take your dick and just slam it on this thing, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna smush it and take pictures."
What about girls with small tits?
Yeah, that's a problem.
See, I've never
Probably
seen
very insecure for that. It's like, can't grab enough meat. We're gonna have to do a special one for you. Can't slam it.
You're gonna have to lay down on this thing.
Yeah, pull, help me pull.
Oh my
They're gonna bring
God.
someone else in. to
Nipple
close,
clamps? Like
close.
fucking-
All right, quick pictures.
Wow.
But every girl does complain about having their titties squished on that thing.
Yeah, my wife has fucking cannon, so it's easy. She just plops some shit. It's like a fucking scale. It's like, whoa, those are heavy, lady. You know? Thanks.
You gotta crank the thing up. Get it up higher.
Jesus, these are heavy. You're gonna have to add something to support it. How heavy are these things? Oh, my poor wife. Then she has to spread them. Dude, what pap smears are barbaric, especially like if they got to do like a biopsy, they burn that shit off. Oh, fuck.
I bet you there's not as many men gynecologists as there used to be.
No, I feel like they're all men.
They're all men. Every fucking one my wife has gone to, she's like, fuck, another guy. I almost feel like she's searching. She's
My
like,
wife goes to a whole
Horowitz.
woman place.
That's
Definitely a man.
that's what she tells you.
Oh, this guy's name's Alex Rodriguez.
You're saying you have a female gynecologist?
They're all female in her office.
Oh,
I
yeah?
know that.
So you have a team of female gynecologists.
She
That's what you're saying.
I don't have a team. She has a
Well,
team.
Kurt does have like 17 children, so fucking he needs a
That's why you
team.
meet them. That's why you meet the doctor.
How many kids you got? 4?
They're like, oh, we know this guy's fertile. We're gonna give him a team.
Well, you are fertile for a white guy.
Why, white guys don't have a lot of kids?
No,
People like Kentucky were like 21.
yeah, you know what I think? I always think of I think of my father just banging them out, abandoning them.
It's more of the
How many
I
kids
just
does your
think-
father have? A lot?
Me, I was the first.
23 and
My
me.
sister, then my other sister, maybe 5, 6.
That's a lot
5
of
or
kids.
6.
Wow.
That's a lot of kids.
He was in all their lives except for mine.
I feel like nowadays, though, do people still have a lot of kids? Like, that was an old school thing.
I think it's coming back.
It's coming back?
I think so.
Wow.
I wanted
me.
4 because my uncle had 4, and I always like looked up to him. Like I want to have. He was always in all their lives and like super good. I was like, I want to have 4 kids. I did 2, dude. I know. I did 2, and I'm like, ugh.
Is there still a possibility?
I don't think so, brother.
More kids?
Nah, I don't think so, man. I can't imagine. Like I was talking to my boy the other day. We were on our like 15th hour at work, and we were talking about like how brutal this is for our wives. Like, you know, and he has 2 kids, but one of them's a newborn. And he was like, yo, it's just so tough for my wife, but she's been such a trooper, but like she's only gonna be good until she's not. Right. You know? And he was talking about like, you know, newborn shit. And I'm like, dude, can you imagine? I told my wife the other day, I'm like, can you imagine me having to work 16-hour tours, sometimes fucking no days off, and you're here with a fucking newborn and these 2 animals? Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Like you'd hate me. Cause I'm like, you're supportive right now because you understand that I can't, there's nothing I could do. Sure. They're forcing me to work. It's not like, I'm like, I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I mean? Imagine until she just, you know, one day she could just snap. Like,
Eventually, it's like, I don't want this life. This life sucks.
Right. There's a lot of fucking people in my job that fucking get divorced. They're engaged and this and the wives and the girlfriends. They're just like, fuck this. I never see you. Right. You know what I mean? What's the point of our relationship if I'm never gonna see you? Because then when you come home, you go right to bed because you sleep in 3 hours. And then you're going right back to work. And it's like, what am I supposed to see you 2 days a week? And it's not even going to be on a weekend because we barely get weekends off. Right. So like, oh, but I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday when you're at work. Right. You know what I mean? It's tough, bro.
It's also that we live in New York. Yours is totally out the window. No kids.
Number 3. Yeah. I mean, I don't like. I could see a world where like 10 years from now, I can say like, oh, you know, wish we did. Right. But I think for the most part, I think that like it's just it would be too crazy. Too much. Like, you know, it would be too.
You'd be 60 when they're 20.
That's how my father was. My father was Michael. Michael is I think that's the same.
Is he my age?
My father had Michael when he was 40.
Gotcha.
Isn't Michael my age? He's 32.
Michael's your age, yeah.
So your father's 72?
My father's 72.
Wow. Your father don't look 72.
No,
he looks like, what's his name? Woo! Yeah.
He does.
Does look like
He does.
When I first saw him, he just had 5 strands of white hair coming back. Perfectly combed back. He's like, hey, how you doing, brother?
That guy's an operator.
Great guy.
Oh, yeah, man.
One of the original operators.
He does what he wants to fucking do, man. Has
Good for
always
him.
and fucking.
Good for him. Lived a long life,
So
man.
do you.
72.
Yeah.
So do you.
Yeah, but Jesse does it with more anxiety, more fear.
No, this guy's been on fucking Xanax. For fucking
Yeah, but he
50
fixed it
years.
with pills.
Yeah, I guess maybe
Fix it with pills.
Maybe I should just submit and just fucking start.
That's
doing
my
it.
problem. I'm like, I don't want to fucking.
Bro, I'll
I
never
wanna be on
forget.
pills.
I'll never forget. Like long when I used to work with him, we're in a meeting and like this guy comes in like he didn't pay the bill like to the computer guy. Like, cause he was famous for fucking racking up bills and not fucking paying him. Fucking, and so like the computer guy like held the fucking like shut down the website, fucking like did some kind of shit to where like, all right, you're not gonna pay me, motherfucker. Like everything's shut off, and like his secretary comes to the room. He's like, Raymond, yeah, we can't get into the fucking site. Everything's down, and like he's just like, and he has a big fucking face, red, and he reaches into his bag and he just grabs the pills and he's like.
He starts chewing it.
Which is fucking ridiculous because like he just pointed to it like he was gonna pop. He didn't know what to fucking do. And
chew
he
that
was
shit.
just like, ugh.
Hold on, let me think. 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
But then he came back and he was like, all right, here's what I need you to do. I'm going to build my own website now.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, just get me into the server.
He's like, get me that Chinese kid you went to high school with. He does websites.
Yeah, do me a favor, get me this guy's number so I can tell him to go fuck himself.
Hey, buddy, I got a new guy. Suck my dick. We won. Viola.
That's exactly what happened.
And Jesse's like, Dad, you're my hero.
Like, I owe it all to Pfizer.
He's like, don't worry, Jesse. One day, you'll be me.
It kind of happened.
Your brother's standing there, like, all confused. He's like, what's happening between these two? Jesse looks at the brother. He's like, one day you'll be my assistant.
The amount of crazy shit that he had me involved in. Like, he bought the building that he was in, like, from his landlord, and they did it in this crazy... I'm, like, 12 years old. I was sitting at the Hilton in fucking... on 110. And he hands me this fucking bag. And he's like, all right, you're just going to sit here. You're going to sit here. And I'm going to go into this room, and you're just going to sit here. Just keep the fucking bag. Don't say nothing. Just sit there. So he's in the bag, he's in the room, and I didn't really ask, you know. And I open it, and there's like it was fucking $100-something thousand in there, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like 15, fucking like I have no idea. And he comes out, he got the bag. He takes the bag and gives it to the fucking guy, and just so many crazy situations, man. He used to send me to spots in Brooklyn to pay off guys named Tony, fucking.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Gotti.
So yeah, you're gonna.
I'm sending my son to go pay you, okay?
You're gonna see Tony. We're buying pallets from him, and you're gonna hand him this thing, and you're gonna give it to him. And I'm like, all right, fine, I'm gonna do it.
He's like, you're gonna go to the Gadici Soccer Club. It's in South Ozone Park. All right, buddy? When you get out front, don't look at the guy out front. His name's Louis. Just look down. You're gonna take the bag, you're gonna go like this, and you're gonna say, I'm so sorry. Okay? And he's gonna say, what are you sorry for? And you're gonna say, my last name's Viola. I'm so sorry. He's gonna either take the bag or kill you. Either one, I'm sorry about.
By the time I was out of high school, the amount of things like that I had been involved in were a lot. You know, I was trained at a young age, classically trained. You know?
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. That is great. That's the best business lessons you could possibly get.
Yeah.
You know?
Are we starting the bonus for Patreon yet or no?
Yeah, we got to figure that out.
Yeah, can we do Patreon? What the fuck? Let's talk. What did this girl say last time?
She said, sign up. And once you guys are ready.
So she's ready to go.
Yeah, she said, once you guys are ready.
She's like, I just bought this swing. I'm fucking trying to hang out.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it now? We'll do it
what?
after this.
Another episode?
No, sign it. Sign up.
Oh, no, I already did.
So?
Yeah, we just have to figure out what we're gonna do.
You should definitely say goodbye and just.
Guys, if you have things you want us to do on Patreon, I'm willing to do whatever. At this point,
I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do it.
You're really selling.
No, we really.
You're really selling. You're really selling subscriptions when you say things. Do we have to do shit?
No, is that what?
I know. He's like, wait, can't we just
Wait.
reproduce the same episode? Get these cocksuckers to pay for nothing? No, Kurt, we got to give these people what they want.
I think what we need some extra BTS kind of dumb shit, like
Kurt's
fucking
got some
additional content.
All right, good. So we'll talk about it.
She said, I don't know if I can say this right now, but she said what you have to do is like the week before you're gonna launch it, you gotta talk about it up front that you're doing. I said we've been talking about it for fucking weeks.
People look.
Motherfuckers don't know.
Our people support.
But then at the end of the episode, you give away for free what you're gonna get on the Patreon, just as like a little tease, you know.
Teasy.
So Kurt, that day we're gonna need you to wear fucking booby tassels.
Skirt. We're gonna need you to get
And just spin those bitches.
You're gonna need to get.
It's like the hair is preventing it from sticking.
I can't move though.
We're gonna need you to get a thing of anal beads.
We could do some cool shit. I got some ideas.
We can have people guess all our dick sizes and then show it.
That's not.
Really?
Nope.
Episode
Soft up.
They're gonna have to pay a little bit more than fucking nothing.
That's the fucking platinum tier.
Jesse's like, listen, if I'm gonna show my 4-inch dick, it's gonna be for money.
Yes.
That's the platinum tier, and the platinum tier is a lot.
Yeah. You want to see my dick? You're talking zeros, baby.
My wife's like, what's a fluffer?
Nice.
And I'm like, what? And she's like, a fluffer. What's a fluffer? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay,
And
she
she
showed
shows
the
me
clip.
John's story.
Yeah, like
And it's like, fucking, this guy's got fluffers. Fucking sucking. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, babe, it's a person that sucks dick on set.
but you
You
don't
know,
see them.
backstage
You don't
to
see
keep the gentleman hard. Does that make sense?
What'd you say? She was like,
She's like, oh, weird. And I'm like, yeah, it's super weird. That's a perfect
shit.
job. That's a perfect job. How much do they get paid? All right.
Average salary for a fluffer in the United States of America is $175,000.
Oof, I'd fluff.
Imagine?
I'd fluff for
You
that
fluff
much.
for that?
For that much.
what do you think they actually make?
Google it.
Nah,
It
they
has to be over 100,000.
What do
no
fluffers
way.
get paid?
They probably get. It's probably per day,
It is per day.
and
definitely per day.
they're probably like $300.
$300.
I bet you it's not a lot at all.
Yeah, it's probably $300.
Are they sucking everybody's dick on set?
No.
Like meaning
How many dicks are there in the scene? Well, if it was like the show we watched, everybody it was sucking everybody's
Oh
dick.
my god.
There was 40 dicks there.
There's
Damn, it says you must be 18 and older.
Wow, this
What
is
is
a
it?
whole post about it.
What did she?
Fluffing?
What
This
did
is
she
the first.
say?
Is I am making this post to basically clear some confusion people had after I posted my first story in here. This is a person who is a fluffer.
Wow.
Why do I keep getting kicked out?
Because they
Don't
want
put
you to
that up
see
there,
this.
my password.
my daughter better not ever say she's a fluffer.
Can you imagine?
No.
Can you imagine you're at the dinner table? It's like, hey, so honey, I heard you got a job at Rita's Ice Cream, and it's like, no, daddy, I'm a fluffer. What?
Yeah, I'd need to be like mainlined into Xanax for that.
Working in the city.
Wow,
now,
this is
Dad.
great. I can't wait to read this thread. It's so interesting. She says that back in the days, I used to do 1 or 2 shoots per week, but that isn't the case of now due to the pandemic. She said, I use my hands, mouth, and vagina to keep the guys warm and ready.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
How much?
How much? Kurt,
I just want to know how much she makes.
how much?
She says, so the first question is, do you ever accidentally make the guys come?
What was her answer?
She said, I've never made any guy come while I fluff them, as that is never the target in there.
I don't believe that. You fucking kidding me? There's some guys you just fucking flick their dick. And
Yeah,
they
but not
fucking-
those guys. These guys are animals.
Yeah, that's
These
true.
guys are fucking.
Pills.
What pills?
Pills that make you not come.
Yeah, but no.
What pills
no.
are making you not come?
Yeah,
they
what
don't
are you serious?
exist.
They don't
Definitely-
exist.
They're definitely
No,
taking-
They
they're
don't
fucking
exist.
freaks who buy anal beads and fucking do all
Kurt,
kinds and
if there
build
was
sex
pills that
swings.
prevented you from coming, those would be the most
what I
highly
bet you?
selling.
No, you know what I bet you they do? They come, right? Real quick on set. Then they take a fucking Viagra
To get hard.
to
yeah.
get hard.
This
Yeah,
guy's
that's
just doing fucking military
That's
math
true.
right now.
That's
on it.
true. No, that's probably true.
Nobody can do what they do.
See, guys used to say to me, they're like, oh, if you jerk off before you and come and then fuck. But like, I just wouldn't be able to get hard again.
It'd be noodle.
I'd be like,
I'm
I'm done.
I think these guys are so desensitized. They're so desensitized, and they're not like fucking. It's like it's not even a fucking thing. Eventually, when they do pop a nut, it's great, but they like drug addicts. It's like a fucking.
they're like 3 hours deep, no cum.
Yes.
What's wrong with you,
Yes.
bro?
They said that, I mean, I've watched a couple documentaries on like I don't even know their names, but there's
This guy stopped talking. He's in a rabbit hole right
Yeah,
now.
John's in there. He's about to start rubbing his
They
meat.
shoot their dick with stuff.
Yeah, that is true. I've heard that.
So, you know, since we do have the computer up, and I know it's going to be old news by the time this comes out, but did you see the Smile Girl from Oakland?
The who?
Can you show them that?
What is it?
Put Smile Girl in Oakland.
Smile
It
Girl
ends
from
up
Oakland?
being- the end of this story ends up being a really good advertisement, right? I figured that out.
Is this the Patreon episode? I think it might be.
But check out this girl who was behind the plate in Oakland, okay? She went to
Oh, I saw this.
You saw this,
Yes.
right? Do you know what the end game
Oh
was?
yeah, I
Yeah.
saw this.
Do you know what the end game is?
No.
All right, so this was...
Ew, what's wrong with that bitch?
So, yo, she sat at the game like this, right?
Ew.
For 2 days, the internet blew up,
Yep.
right? And everybody's like, what the fuck? Oakland. They actually said, Oakland, you good? You know, because they were in Oakland, and I thought of you right away. They were like, Oakland, you good?
Yo.
So last night, there's a fucking horror movie coming out called Smile. They
Wow.
that was an advertisement, pretty much.
That's dope.
That's dope.
What
that
a
they
crazy
fucking did
bitch.
that.
That
But
should
that
be dope.
that
So
is
for 2 days.
that is
for
dope.
2 days.
Yeah, we're not getting that close to the fucking field.
What do you mean?
But
You
dude, she just
might
sat
know a
there.
guy.
She
Yeah,
sat
but you
there
think
like-
about
send me there. I'll send it. It says dick sucker.
No. No.
And they'd be like, what's that dick sucker guy?
you
It's
could
for
buy
the
that
lunchroom.
seat. You
But-
could buy that
Yeah,
seat.
of course you can.
How
If
much?
you say you want to spend $2,000, it's probably $2,000.
That's it?
100%.
Yeah.
In Oakland, it was $50.
How much is that C-Court at
Bought it that night.
at Yankee Stadium?
$2,000.
You go to Shea Stadium.
Not
$2,000.
that much though.
$2,000.
Not that much. Yeah, it's not a lot.
That's worthwhile.
Not during the playoffs. During the playoffs, no.
Yeah,
That's worthwhile though to do some dumb shit like that.
we should do it.
Dude,
Ooh.
that was an
Lunchroom.
amazing idea. So for 2 days, the internet blew up. Like, dude, what is up with this girl? It's fucking weird. And then finally, last night, they
What a genius marketing team.
That's
to be
fucking
like,
genius.
Rebecca, do the crazy face again.
Genius.
Okay, good. You're gonna wear a smile shirt and just stand there for the whole fucking game
I'm
like
not
that.
sure if she's in it. She might be in the movie. I'm not sure. But that's exactly the whole coming attraction is about the smile.
I
And
love
it's
shit.
called
I
Smile.
love shit like this.
This is
Because
beautiful.
this is just creativity,
Yes.
man.
Right?
This is just like, yo, they found an angle.
No one's done it.
No.
Because if you're copying, it's different.
Yeah.
You've seen it before. But this, like naturally organic, coming up with this idea is amazing. Because you don't even know if it's going to work.
No.
You're like, all right, how long is the camera going to be on her? Is it actually going to work? And then it works. You're a genius.
Dude, when you watch a baseball game,
Yeah, it's all-
she was literally right behind home plate the whole time.
This was a hard transition out of Fluffers.
Yes, I apologize.
Hard.
We just had the.
It was good though. I'm happy you
We
did
had the
it.
computer up, but I just thought it was brilliant because I finally saw the coming attraction yesterday. I'm like, oh, now it makes sense, and nobody said anything.
And the movie's called Smile?
movie's
Nah,
called
it's going to
Smile.
make me want to
Wait,
fucking
I
watch
have
the movie
something
Smile.
that's worth a mention. Fucking. What's her name? Who's the chick that used to be with call her daddy girl? Sophia? You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Sophia Franklin?
Franklin.
She called out LeBron James the other day on her fucking show.
Said what?
About like how like she knows like it's a known thing amongst like girls like in the influencer scene about how LeBron has fucking parties with chicks and makes them sign fucking non-disclosures and the whole bit. And like you never hear shit about LeBron on that level. And
He's so powerful.
And
He
then
probably gets his bitches killed.
she put that out there and she's like, I don't really know if I should be talking about this. Oh, whatever, I don't give a fuck. And like, you know, like I was
I
like,
love
wow. Wow.
That girl is the worst.
I
She's
think
a
that's- I
horrible
think that's
person.
She
brutal.
is a fucking trash
I think it's
bag.
terrible.
Trash bag.
Because you're not doing...
She's a horrible person. You can tell. You can tell that she's hot and everything, but like she's angry at the world.
Yeah.
Like she's an upset, angry person.
Yeah, so she's
And, like,
willing to
she
say
wants-
whatever.
She wants to
Yeah.
fuck other people.
Was it LeBron James
And, like, yo,
or
your
was
success-
it Kanye?
There's
No,
a,
it
there's
was
a-
LeBron James.
That's a real like drug for some
Yeah.
of these people. For some of these, you know, being able to ruin someone's life. You know what I mean?
She seems like anything I've ever seen from her.
I don't doubt it though. LeBron. I mean, all these fucking guys do that shit. Non-disclosure, sign this NDA, and fucking suck my dick.
Yeesh.
You know? Yeah, look at Jamie Foxx. He was fucking.
You got in trouble with that?
No, he didn't get in trouble because there was NDAs.
Yeah.
But Chris Brown, I mean, these are rumors, but apparently Chris Brown, fucking Jamie Foxx, all these guys, they did parties like that. Signed this NDA.
It's crazy.
You know?
I don't even know who this chick is. What's her name?
Call her daddy. She was one of the original
The
hosts.
original one.
Alex Cooper. Alex Cooper's the best.
See, Alice
Let me
Cooper's
see what she looks like.
Alice Cooper's not
Who's
mad.
Sophia Franklin?
Sophia
Yeah, she's
Franklin.
the best. She's
Well, because she's
yeah.
making $100 million.
Yeah, I see. She was just on No Jumper.
Yes. Alex Cooper was the brains behind that. She does all the editing herself still.
Stud.
Does all
yeah,
the
yeah.
editing of the
Yeah, that's what
records
Dave
it,
Portnoy loved about her. Because
She's-
she was like, I do it all myself.
And this fucking bitch was just along for the ride.
But now she's doing her own thing.
Yeah,
I don't.
she's got a whole team and she's so fake. Just like
She's a fake asshole.
Is it a big podcast, her podcast?
I'm sure, just based off of her notoriety on
How
Call
big
Her
is
Daddy.
it? Sophia with an F,
6,
right?
7 inches.
How big is Sophia with an F? That's what it's called? Sophia with an F?
Yeah.
It's a great title.
I don't think it's huge. I think I looked this up once upon a time.
She probably has like a couple 100,000 subscribers, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's probably not
What's your
huge.
favorite superstar that you have to watch? The chick. You have to watch her. Like you Google. Like,
I don't.
it's gotta
I don't
be-
have
You
one.
don't think you have one?
To be honest with you, I feel like a lot of them are like this girl. Like they're just like,
in
that,
1
like-
second out there.
yeah, and they're just. It's so obvious that they're like just like they're not real. That they're not. They're just so enamored by being famous, and they'll do whatever they'll have to do.
What's her face, though,
say
for
whatever
Call Her
they have
Daddy?
to
I
say.
liked her. The other one.
Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the best.
I liked her.
She's sick.
She was very just like off the cuff, like say what she
You know who I
want.
like, and I don't know who. And maybe it's not the same person. Who's the one that's with Portnoy on Portnoy's podcast? The one who was like,
She's good.
Brianna?
No.
She's good.
Brianna Chicken Fry.
Yeah, the one
she's
who
good.
the one who's on the one with him and the kid, the young
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, she's solid.
She's
Josh.
cool because she.
I actually like that podcast.
Me
That
too.
dynamic is actually pretty cool.
I think what's cool about that girl is that girl's super comfortable with herself. She's not
Yes.
trying to be anything.
No.
Whereas like this chick, it's so obvious that she's like, I'm trying to be the hot podcast.
she's trying to
mean
be.
girl.
She's trying to go viral any chance she gets, and it's like, in my opinion, it's like that shit never works unless you're really fucking ruining somebody. You know,
Brianna
and for what?
Brianna Chicken Fry got fake boobs recently.
Yeah, I like her. I think she's cool.
She's cool. I think she's cool.
Yeah, she's cool. They have a good dynamic together.
Who's that young kid that he's got on there?
He's a
TikTok
big
celebrity.
TikTok
He's a
guy.
TikTok guy.
Yeah, he's a big TikTok guy. I forgot his name.
It's funny that
But
you
he's-
talk
he's-
about all
he's
the different girls she's with.
He's cool on the podcast too. I don't like his TikTok shit, but his TikTok shit's like that that dance.
Do you know that I have a cousin who's like a fucking mega fucking star in this shit? He's fucking his name is Gavin Magnus. He's got like 2-something million on fucking on
Gavin Magnus?
yeah, he's like a kid star. He's got 2-something million on Instagram, and he is probably in the similar category on fucking he calls himself Young Gary V or Young something like that. And he's huge. He's been huge for fucking forever.
This kid?
Yeah,
2.4 million followers on Instagram.
and he's big on
Gavin?
YouTube too.
What does he sing or he just
Oh, he was just like influencer. Then he started like rapping and doing music.
how's the music?
I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but I mean, obviously,
killing it?
he's killing it.
He tattooed his ex-girlfriend.
Doing something.
He tattooed his ex-girlfriend.
This my first cousin David. That's his son.
Where's David from?
David.
New York?
No, well, so his father was in the military. So they lived in different places.
Bro, I always
now
think
he's in California.
Kids like that at that age to be that to do shit like this, I'm
His-
super impressed by
His
it.
mother, since this kid is little, his mother was basically like, his mother was,
Pushing?
I'm gonna make this kid a star, and everybody thought she was crazy, but she fucking did it.
Well, good for him, bro.
Yeah.
At least he had somebody in his corner, you know?
Yeah,
Young Garv.
young Garvey.
This is the shit I want to see out of you, Kevin.
Seriously,
Yeah.
when are you gonna be a star?
No, like this exact video.
Yeah. Well, I try. It just doesn't work. I can't do shit like that with my body. What the fuck is wrong with you?
This guy can't even hold up a sex swing.
You kidding me? I gotta adjust.
I wonder,
sex
like,
swings.
fucking, like, if we use this as like a clip, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's my cousin. I wonder if he'd be like, yo, but I don't know you, motherfucker.
He most definitely would say
Probably.
he doesn't
He
know.
probably would.
100% be like, that's not my cousin. It's a weirdo.
I don't know this guy.
I'm pretty sure he sent me a dick
He's
pic
like,
on Instagram.
that's my dad's cousin. Okay, it's not the same thing.
Jesse Viola 1 on Instagram with 700 followers. Don't know him.
950.
Yo, I'm almost at 1,000, kid.
Don't know him.
No clue who that fucking weirdo is. And that spick next to him, I don't know who he is either.
It's like 1.5. Get your numbers up, and then we
Fucking
maybe
loser.
I'll talk to his Spanish friend.
Loser.
By the way, the room feels like it normally does now, right?
No.
Guys have adjusted.
No. The lights are still fucked up. Fuck you, Kurt, and now we're done.
It does. You're right, though. It does.
Looks exactly the same.
It does not look the same.
Yes, it does.
I think it's just the yellow tint of the
I think it's that the light was on and you guys got used to the light being on.